Hi, we're gonna be attempting to sing Weird Al Yankovic's Trapped in the Drive-Thru. Thank you very much. Let's get this started.
Seven o'clock in the evening, watching something stupid on TV. I'm zoned out on the sofa when my wife comes in the room and sees me.
She says, "Is this behind the music with Leonard Skinner?" I say, "I don't know." Say, "It's getting late. What you wanna do for dinner?"
She says I kind of had a big lunch, so I'm not super hungry. I said, well, baby, I'm not starving either, but I could eat.
She said, "So what you have in mind?" I say, "I don't know. What about you?" She said, "I don't care. I'm hungry. Let's eat." I said, "That's what we're gonna do."
But first you gotta tell me what it is you're hungry for. And she says, let me think what's left in our refrigerator.
I said, "Well, there's tuna, I know." She said, "That went bad a week ago." I say, "Is the chili okay?" She said, "You finished it yesterday."
I hopped up and I said, I don't know, you what you want something delivered. And she's like, why would I want to eat liver? I don't even like liver.
I'm like, "No," I said, "delivered." She's like, "I heard you say liver." I'm like, "I know you know what I said." She's like, "Whatever, I just want to eat liver."
Started to ring. Now who could be calling me? Well, I checked my caller ID.
It was just my cousin Larry calling for the third time today. My wife said, "Let it go to voicemail." I said, "Okay."
Well, what were you? Oh, yeah, right. What do you want to do? She said, why don't you whip up something in the kitchen? Yeah, I said, why don't you?
And then she said, "Baby, why can't we go out to dinner, please?" I says, "Yeah." She does. I said, "No." I said, "Yes." She's, "No." I said, "Yes." Here's the keys.
I step a little bit closer. Say, okay, where you want to go? She says, how about the Ivy? I said, yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't feel like getting all dressed up and eating expensive food. She says, "Olive Garden." I say, "Nah, I'm not in the mood."
And Burrito King would make me gassy, there's no doubt. She says, just forget about it. So no, that's why I'm trying to take you out.
Then I get an idea. I know what to do. I said, "Yes." I said, "What?" I said, "We're going to the drive-thru."
So we head out the front door, open the garage door, then I open the car doors, and we get in those car doors.
I put my in the ignition, and then it turns sideways. Then we fasten our seatbelts as we pull out the drive-thru.
Then we drive.
Drive-thru. Drive-thru.
Get to the drive-through. Where the heck am I? Drive-through. Drive-through. Did I mention? Oh, it's. Go. Oh, my turn. Okay. Well, here we are in the drive-through line. Me and her. Cars in front of us, cars in back of us, all just waiting to order.
There's some idiot in a Volvo with his bright sun behind me. I lean out the window and scream, "What you trying to do, blind me?"
My wife says, maybe we should park. We could just go and eat inside. I said, I'm wearing my bunny slippers, so I ain't leaving this ride.
Now, woman, if you take her across the, can I take your order, please? So, yes, indeed, you certainly can. We like 2 hamburgers with onions and cheese.
Then my wife says, baby, hold on, I've changed my mind. I think I'm gonna have a chicken sandwich instead this time.
So you always get a cheeseburger. She says, "That's what I'm hungry for." I put my head on my hands and scream.
What speaker says, I don't have all day. I said, then take our order and we'll be on our way.
I want to get a chicken sandwich, and I want a cheeseburger too. She's like, "You want onions on that?" Yeah, I already said I do.
Plus we need curly fries And don't you dare forget it. And 2 medium root beers. No, just one will split it.
I said, I'm guessing that you're probably not too bright. So read me back our order. Make sure you got it right.
This is 1. You want a chicken sandwich? 2.
2.
You want a cheeseburger?
3.
Curly fries and a large root beer. Stop, don't go no further.
I never served a large root beer. I said medium, not large. Then she said we're having the special super zero side no charge.
Oh. And that's all I could say was, oh. And she says, no, there's something else that I really think you should know. Ew!
It really feels for just a quarter more. I said, great, except we're in a drive-thru.
And she says, wait a minute. Your voice sounds so familiar. Is this Paul? My wife is like, all I know is that Paul's not. Tell me who's this Paul.
She says, oh, he's just some guy who goes to school with me. I sat behind him last year in the geometry.
I said, I know a guy named Paul. He used to be my plumber. He was prematurely bald, and he moved to Pittsburgh last summer.
He also had bladder problems and a real bad infection on his toe. She said, Mr. Please, can you stop right there? That's more than I need to know.
And then we both were quiet, and things got real intense. And she says, next window, please. That'll be $5.82.
So we inch ahead in line, moving painfully slow. I got a little bored, so I turned on the radio.
I gotta. Yeah.
Click. Oh. Click.
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 Click. Click. Turn it off because my wife was getting a headache. So we both just sat there quietly for her sake.
Then I look at her, and she looks at me, and said, I think you have something in your teeth.
She turned away from me and then turned back and said, did I get it? I said, yeah. Well, I mean most of it, but yeah, don't sweat it.
Then she said, how about now? And I said, yeah, almost there's still a little bit there. But it's just a piece of toast.
And we're at the pay window, or whatever you call it. Put my hand in my pocket. I can't believe there's no wallet. Wallet, 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 wallet.
Well, that'll be $5.82. I turn to my wife and say, how much you got on you?
She just rolls her eyes and says, I'll pay for this, I guess. So she reaches into her purse and pulls up the American Express.
I hand it to the lady. She says, oh dear, it's gotta be cash only. We don't take credit cards here.
Where am I? And that's when I found out my wife was only carrying $3.
I thought you were gonna hit the ATM today. She says I never got around to it, so where's your wallet anyway?
And I said, never mind. Just help me find some change. Now the lady at the window is looking at me kind of strange.
Where's your answer, please? I said, now hold your stinking horses, lady. We won't be long.
The bucks. You took them up beneath my feet. I found a nickel in the ashtray and a couple pennies and a dime in the seat between the seats.
Little pile of carrots of every sort. The lady counts it up and says, you're still about $1 short.
And now my woman's got this weird look frozen on her face. She screams, you know, I wasn't even really hungry in the first place.
So I turn around to the cashier again. I shrugged and said, okay, forget the chicken sandwich then.
So I pick up my change, pick up my receipt, and I drive to the pickup window. Man, I just can't wait to eat.
And now I see an acne-ridden kid about 16 wearing a dorky name tag that says, hello, my name is Eugene.
And he hands me a paper bag. I look him in the eyes, and I say to him, hey, Eugene, can I get some ketchup for my fries?
Well, he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him.
Oh, and I look at him, and he says, I'm sorry, what did you want again?
I say ketchup, and he says, oh yeah, that's right. I just plays out for a minute. I'm really burnt out tonight.
Ketchup. And now we're finally driving away, and the food is driving me mad, but then it's intoxicating bouquet.
I'm starving to death by the traffic light. I said, baby, give me that burger. I just gotta have a bite.
So she reaches in the bag and pulls out the burger, and she hands me the burger, and I pick up the burger.
And then I unwrap the paper, bite into those buns. I just can't believe it, they forgot the onions.
Peace. That was fantastic. We enjoyed